5 rules for self-love. Hi, I'm Mattias and this is my soul perspective. Let's talk 5 rules for self-love. I'll take you from 5 to 1 and I'll tell you everything you need to know. So 5. Start with the least resistance. Start with yourself. I think everyone's heard RuPaul Charles say, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you're gonna love somebody else? It's really true. I mean, you can't give what you don't have, right? So start with yourself. And maybe you think it's hard. Maybe you just feel like there's nothing lovable about me. You would be wrong, because there's something lovable about everybody on this planet. May not seem like it, but I promise you there is. So you have to start with the least resistance. What are the trait you like the most about yourself? Let's say it's maybe you're on time. A person that's always on time. Let's build on it. If you're a person that's always on time, what does that say about you? What do you think other people feel about you, about that trait? They probably think you're trustworthy, dependable. So there you have it. You're trustworthy and dependable. Great qualities. So whatever you have that you remotely like about yourself, just build on it. Take it all the way and see, what does that truly mean for yourself and for others? There you have your first lovable trait. That's truly starting with the least resistance in yourself. Number 4, forgive yourself for what's over and done with. We all have a past. We've all made mistakes. No one's perfect. This entire universe is created perfectly imperfect. There's chaos everywhere. That's how everything on Earth develops. That's how we grow and learn. I mean, if you look at nature, it's just this huge chaotic mess, but there's an order to the mess. And you're a mess. Maybe you're a hot mess. But there's order in you as well. There's order to your growth, okay? So don't hold yourself up to having to be this perfect individual, because you're not. Breaking news, you'll never be. I will never be. I mean, it's hard to fathom, of course. But I'll never be. You'll never be. We'll never be. That's not the goal. So just forgive yourself for your past, or what you've done to others, or what others have done to you. Just forgive it. Forgive yourself. You know, being human is about messing up. Not 1 time, not 2 times, many times, over and over again. That's how we develop. It's very much about 3 steps ahead, 2 steps backwards. That's how we develop. So be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself, okay? Number 3, you're stuck to yourself. We have each and every one been given a life sentence to spend all eternity with ourselves. And that's pretty much how it is. There's one person that we are stuck with through death, birth, life. That's ourselves. So why don't you give it your all to the one person you're stuck with? Yourself. It's just not acceptable not loving yourself. It's not okay not liking yourself. You are the one that's always been there for yourself. You're always going to be stuck to yourself. How about start liking yourself? Better yet, start loving yourself. Number 2, not loving yourself is abuse. It's really not okay. I mean, enough's enough. What kind of example do you think you're setting for maybe your children, maybe your nephews, maybe your neighbors, maybe your friends, everyone that's coming in contact with you? If you don't love yourself, that is abuse. Because if you don't treat yourself right, why would other people treat you right? It's like they can sense, oh, this is a doormat.
Let's step on it.
It's not okay. No more abuse. You love yourself, okay? Number 1, do your best, be your best, and realize that perfection is moronic. Just is. You are who you are, and you're created perfectly imperfect. We've already established that. Don't waste time. Your best is gonna change from moment to moment, day to day. That's how it is. But you can always give it a shot. You can do what you can do. Have that can-do attitude. That's how I get by. I'm very much a can-do attitude kind of guy. So do your best. Be your best. And give up perfection. You know, that's just not interesting. Even if it was attainable, which, by the way, it isn't, would be so boring. It's not okay to be boring, really. It's never okay. Just don't be boring. And not loving yourself, well, it sounds like a bore to me. So there you have them, the 5 tips for self-love. Now visit MattiasSoulPerspective.com and I'll give you a boost, I promise you. I have great stuff for releasing your inner love. Bye.